Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. This is going to be a pick a card for what you need to hear right now. So I have pre-pulled oracle cards for each pile. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So you guys can intuitively feel which pile you're kind of feeling drawn to. And yeah, that's basically going to be your reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you kind of come across this reading, that is when you are going to be guided towards this message. Timestamps will be down below for each group. And yeah, that's basically all I got. So like I said before, we have pile 1 over here, pile 2, and then pile number 3. So yeah, timestamps down below. You can hop to your reading and I will see you guys over there. Hi pile number 1, welcome. So if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading for what you need to hear. So I've pre-pulled some oracle cards here for you guys. I got quite a few actually. And I'm going to probably pull some live pull some tarot cards as well. So like I said, this is for what you need to hear right now, so let's get into it. All right, so we have Pluto transformation, we have 12th house escape, which is, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces, and we have the Sun, which is Leo energy there. So I kind of feel like there's an element of your personal life that's definitely changing. Some of you, it's you and you're like possibly even like your physical body. Some of you, it's like a spiritual transformation as well is also what I'm getting. Let's see what else we got. We have Crown Games, right use of power. It kind of makes me think of like more Leo energy there. We have emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. We have flexible. We have lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Reminds me always of the Empress. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And then your Lenormand card is the Stork. So the stork itself talks about, it's kind of that like death and rebirth. So it kind of reminds me of this Pluto, this transformation. The stork specifically brings in something new. It can be the birth of something new, like a new baby. It can be a new business. It can be like a moving to a new home, right? So it can be, it's basically something new that's being birthed out of a transformative time. I really feel like a lot of you are stepping into your power. And if I feel like for some of you, you've kind of been in this like 12th house energy of like this very like ethereal, like I don't really know where I am or what's happening kind of energy. But I do feel like there's a very spiritual aspect. Like you guys are definitely starting out on a new foot. There's something new here about you and your energy that has really started to kind of arise, and I feel like you're really kind of like putting in that like, or you're stepping into almost like a Leo type energy. Some of you could be Leos, stepping into this like Leo energy of like, I want to say almost like your royalty. People are going to start to notice you. This always reminds me of the Empress as well, right? This lady card. So there's a lot of abundance, and people are seeing the growth that you've gone through, the change that you've gone through. I feel like a lot of you have really kind of adapted, or you will be adapting to something in your life here. But there is a change. There's an element of like you guys walking a new path possibly, and like moving into a new way. But there may be an element of like not trusting that you're able to make something work. You're very, whether you're male or female, like gender-wise, doesn't matter. There's a very feminine energy of like beauty and grace and flow, but also an element of power. but it's the right use of power. There's like a strong like Queen of Wands where it's like you step into a room and people are you know, they kind of almost like bow down to you. Like they're like, okay, we don't mess with her, like, or him, that person. Like, you know, there's like an energy, an air about you, but not in a bad way. It like, it demands respect, you know? And I feel like you've done a lot of healing. Like, I feel like you've kind of been probably in a little bit of like a hermity mode, maybe a little bit, you know, distant and kind of been like, you know, maybe feeling like, people may have been viewing you as somebody who's like been a little bit distant, a little bit like whimsical, but I feel like you're starting to come out of that. That this card, this 12th house, is a 36, which breaks down to a 9, and then we have the sun, which is a number 1. So there's an element of like, I am getting a lot of 9. We have 19, which is a 10, but breaks down to a 10. We have 8. We have 1, which is another 9 here. We have 9 here. We have 11, which is a master number. So there's a lot of like there's a master number here, but there's also like a lot of like rebirth energy, you know, hitting the end of a cycle, starting something new. And I feel like you're kind of just adapting to it. And if you're not adapting to it and you're kind of fighting it, you might be trying to escape or run away from stepping into this power, but I feel like it's inevitable. So a lot of you are really stepping into this like new space, this new energy. And I feel like it's going to lead you down a new path. You might not really know where, but you just have to go with it. You just have to trust that you're going to end up in the right spot. So let's kind of see what the tarot has to say for you, group 1. What does group 1 need to know right now? What does group 1 need to hear right now? I feel like things are going to start growing and expanding a lot in your life. It's almost like you're starting to come out of this like cocoon. I feel like you've been in this transformative space and now you're being reborn. So we have the King of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of stability and again, a lot of growth coming in here for you guys. 6 of Pentacles. There's that Hermit energy I was talking about. 7 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles. Do you guys have Earth in your chart? Literally all Earth cards, even the Hermit energy. And then we have the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So there's that fiery, you know, kind of like Leo type energy. So you guys are really, it's interesting too, because I was picking up a lot of feminine energy, but we do have a lot of masculine energy here with the king and the 2 kings, right? The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you are really starting to work on your finances. And I feel like if you've been doing that, you've been doing a really good job. You are going to start to reap the rewards here with this King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. This started out the reading, but I feel like a lot of you are going to start to reap the rewards of the work that you've been putting in. Okay, the time that you've been investing, the work that some of you have really been like budgeting, you've really been working on things. Some of you have been working on projects as well that kind of like have boosted your finances or have the potential to as well. There's a lot of like material success. And some of you are getting to a point where you have enough for others as well. So I see you guys coming into a lot of abundance, and I feel like it's because you are in that feminine energy of that receptive energy. And again, I feel like you guys have been kind of in this hermit mode. Some of you have really been like retracting your energy from other people because you've been focusing on your finances. Some of you have been working a lot. Yeah, there's like some of you, there could have been a relationship that has ended here. We have the Ten of Swords, Lovers, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands here. That was at the bottom of the deck. So some of you had a relationship or, you know, a partnership of some sort that has ended, that has actually kind of put you into this energy. Definitely could have been some sort of like a karmic connection that kind of brought you into this transformation within yourself, because I really feel like this is a personal transformation. And there's that Queen of Wands energy. So this King of Wands could have been somebody you were dealing with, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. But I'm picking up a lot of this like Queen of Wands energy with the Sun and the Crown games. And so I feel like you've really started to step into your own power, especially if this person possibly took this from you, or it's like this situation could have just even deflated you a little bit. And I feel like you're now starting to take control of your own life and your personal finances, especially with this Nine of Pentacles. That's like pre-Empress energy, right? So you're starting to step into this Empress energy of growth and expansion here. So let's see. Where is this going? Is there anything else that like group one needs to know? Because I feel like this is all like crazy positive and wonderful, which maybe it's just more of confirmation that you're on the right path is kind of what I'm getting. Oh, I'm going to switch these. We also have 6, 7, 8, and 9 for the Pentacles. 6, 7, 8, and 9. So again, there's like that growth aspect, right, of your finances, your material world. And if it's not your like money specifically, I feel like for a lot of you it is. If it's not your money specifically, I feel like it's just you're feeling more stable in life. You may have a lot of like tangible things. Maybe you have like resources now. You have things like you're able to, I don't know, buy food or whatever, because I do feel like you guys were possibly in this place of lack or feeling like you weren't worthy of abundance as well for some of you, because that Five of Pentacles to me is not only not having enough, but it's not believing that you can have enough. There's like you've lost faith that you can have it. What else does group one need to know? There's a lot of Pentacle energy here. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Page of Swords. Ooh, and we have the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups as well. Well, let me just... So finances are looking really good. I feel like emotionally there are things under control, or you do have things under control. I feel like for the most part you're starting to get to this place where you are feeling more emotionally fulfilled. There may be a specific person, a new person if you're looking for love. Others of you just really are looking after your family. Some of you may meet somebody who has children already if you're looking for a relationship. Yeah, Two of Cups. So now we have the love aspect coming out. So finances, I feel the need to just confirm to you that if you've been working on this and transforming this, you're doing a really good job. There is a strong element of stability and getting everything under control, and having like the King of Pentacles, it's Taurus energy, which is really, it's all about like what you have, right? It's that second house of owning things. So some of you definitely could be moving, maybe getting a new house, maybe buying a house if you've never done that before. And with that Virgo energy, I feel like, I know you guys can't really see these cards. I've kind of like put them down at the bottom here. But with the Virgo of the Hermit energy, it's like you've done it on your own. You've found the strength within yourself to be able to like achieve this on your own. Now, I do feel like there's a person here with this King of Cups, and they may have children with the Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Now, for others of you, this is just like a message of like love or someone wanting to kind of reach out. This could be a person from your past, or it could just be a soulmate here. Who is this King of Pentacles for group one? The Two of Cups again fell out. So definitely like a soulmate. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Some of you, this like it's in the early stages of communication. Some of you maybe haven't met this person, or there's distance between you with the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This person is definitely, I feel, a counterpart. You may meet this person in public, or they are somehow able to kind of keep an eye on you or visibly see you. And with that Page of Swords, they definitely could be watching you here. Tell me more about this person and this relationship. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, King of Wands. So this past person, I feel like there's another person that you ended things with before. Yeah, like you've got a few people on your line. I think that there's a person here from the past that you're maybe still trying to get over. You might not want this person back, and it's like they could be coming back around. Okay, so this is somebody who, like, the King of Wands came out the last time with the Ten of Swords, and now we got the Three of Swords. So this is somebody who things fell apart with. And I feel like they might not necessarily like that you could be dating other people or that you have other options. So this person's still in your energy. I feel like this person, it could be the one that's kind of got their eye on you, but I feel like this King of Cups person is the one that you're either going to meet this person or you haven't. Like, you could be just starting to talk to this person, this King of Cups. Clarify this Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. A lot of you are walking away from, like, immature or small offers. You're not wanting that. People who just come in for the passion, or they come in for a good time, not a long time kind of energy. You're kind of shutting those people out. You're moving in a new direction when it comes to love. So some of you, this may or may not resonate depending on kind of what your love situation's like. Again, finances, I feel like finances are definitely improving. They're definitely starting to look good. And I think that there could be a past person who's a little bit jealous of the fact that you're starting to meet new people. And then there's this new person here. Do they know this King of Cups? Do they know this King of Cups? We have the Nine of Cups. You're going to make them really happy. I feel like you don't maybe know them, or again, there's distance. There could be like long distance between the two of you, or there's travel needed. Yeah, we even have the Chariot here. So some of you could be talking about meeting up with this person, or I feel like this person makes you really happy. There's a lot of emotion shared with this person. And I feel like there's a stability to this person. Like, I don't feel like, sometimes the King of Cups can be like emotionally distant, but I'm not feeling that with this person. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is a new person with the Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. You've kind of like let go of the past, and that's why this new person can come in. So if you're debating on whether you need to let go of this like King of Wands person, I feel like you should, because there's somebody else here who I feel like is more emotionally available and isn't really going to play games with you. This King of Wands may feel like this other person may feel, this person from the past may feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. But I feel like you're a lot happier without this person. And I feel like you're more than willing to move towards a new connection here with this Ace of Pentacles. So I see there, like, love-wise, I see there being a new person, and I think it's because, you know, you're standing in this power. You're starting to look really attractive to people. You've got your finances in order, which I feel like could have definitely been a big block for some of you, right? Because a lot of times when our finances aren't in order, we can't attract, you know, what it is that we want, because we're not in that vibration yet. So I feel like there's good things coming in. You just have to let them happen. And again, like, if you knew everything, if you knew you would be supported, you know, what would you do? Trust where you're kind of like being led in this situation. Because I feel like you're emerging into a totally new path. A totally new path. Is there anything else for my group number ones? Oops. We have the Five of Wands. Definitely change. You could be struggling with this change because it could be happening very quickly. Sorry for the shaky hands. But it could be happening really quickly. And so it's like all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we have the Tower. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Some of you, it's like as soon as this other relationship ends, you are like, there's somebody new that comes in to your situation. But for a lot of you, I feel like this old situation is falling apart. But you've healed from this situation, which is allowing, there's like a shift in your perspective of like what it is that you want. You know what you're going after now. Wheel of Fortune, there's major abundance coming in for you guys. And I feel like it's coming in really quickly, especially for finances. I feel like that's going to shift a lot. but you've really taken the time to heal. And now it's like the universe is saying, like, you're ready. You're ready to come out of this and to move into something new. You've done the work. So there is like a period of isolation that I feel like you guys have been going through, but things are going to start to open up for you. Things are going to start improving, especially with your love life if it's felt a little stagnant. I feel like it was stagnant so that you could heal from this past situation, and then you can be ready for this new person, because your heart has to be open for this new person. And for some of you, there was a lot about like self-love that you had to kind of gain back after this past relationship with this other person. So yeah, that's basically what I have for you guys. It's nice because this reading touched on both money and love. I wasn't really expecting that. I feel like for a lot of you, the money thing was more confirmation, especially if you've been working on things, getting things back in order. And I honestly feel like because that's happened, that's what's bringing in or opening up this space for this new person, especially once you let this past person go. Obviously, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't necessarily see this other person reaching out. I just see like this past person. I don't really see them reaching out. I more so see them kind of seeing that you're doing really well, and that they may know that you have another person as well. So that is what I have for you, group one. Hopefully that resonates. If not, you can check out one of the other piles. But yes, that is what I have for what you need to hear. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye. Hi, group number two, welcome. If you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading for what it is that you need to hear. I've pre-pulled some oracle cards, and then we are going to pull some tarot as well. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, you guys got, I think you guys got like one or two extra cards, but we'll see. So we got the 7th house of partnerships. That's Libra energy. We got Scorpio, I transform. We have Mercury, the mind. And we have Chiron, healing. Okay. So some of you are changing your thought patterns around people in your life. You could be dealing with Gemini, Scorpio, Libra. You may have that in your chart. But there's like the ways that you communicate or the ways that you think. I feel like you're healing an aspect of the mind, especially with 2 air signs here. It's like the way you think about partnerships, the way you think about, and that could be romantic, it could be platonic, right? Because partners isn't always like, this is kind of like the 7th house is the house of marriage, but it's also like contracts with people. So this could be business, this could be like your soul contracts that you have with people on this earth, like friends, family, you know, people that you just like randomly meet in your life, like all those types of things, right? So this is like almost like how you view them or how you communicate within those connections. Some of you could specifically be healing a connection with somebody. There may be somebody from the past with this Mercury. It's not retrograde in this card, but as I'm filming this, it is Mercury retrograde. So there is that chance. So we also have benefactor, grace and generosity. So we have lots of 3s here so far. We have breaking barriers, which says, I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. We also have exchanging gifts, number 27. We have sage, be devoted and committed. And we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And we have the compass for your Lenormand card, number 42. Okay, so some of you, there may be some communication, like somebody may come forward. You could be dealing with somebody older than you, or you're just very wise. You've become very wise. And again, there's like wisdom is also like it's a knowing, but it's also an intelligence, an intellect, right? A lot of you are really focused on helping or healing other people as well. You may do that. Like that may be something that you help people with. So some of you, this partners is like clients. The compass itself talks about your path and where you're being led and guided and trying to find that, like trying to find your way, right? Like needing direction or looking for direction. There may be somebody here who's able to help you with that. The compass does also indicate like being cautious as to who's giving you advice, because sometimes, you know, it's like take the advice, listen to it, but you don't always have to follow it if it doesn't feel right. But I do feel like there's some sort of like something that's been holding you back. I feel like you're transforming this. You're coming out of an energy here, and I feel like you've done a lot of healing, and I feel like now you can almost like help guide other people. So some of you have started like a business, or you're starting to work with other people to kind of help them through their problems. Some of you just like that's literally like maybe what you went to school for or something, like if you're into psychology or therapy or anything. There's definitely like a strong healer energy here, somebody who's very wise beyond their years. You're probably an old soul, but you've had a lot of things in this lifetime that I feel like you've had to heal and work through. Some of you, it is around relationships. Some of you, it's around accepting love. So let's kind of see what comes up with the tarot. What does group 2 need to know? Number 3 is standing out a lot to me. 3 and 2. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. What else does group 2 need to know? Please, Spirit. What does group 3 need to know? We have the Fool. We have the 3 of Cups. There's that like community, humanity. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, there may be a person that you're kind of blocking out of your energy right now. I do see you guys like possibly starting some sort of like new endeavor, helping people with the Fool and the 3 of Cups. Some of you have entered like a new group of friends or a new group of people. Like there may be a new partnership possibly. I see you really like wanting to look after yourself here, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. You're really nurturing yourself, nurturing this situation. I do see there's some resistance to this King of Pentacles here. So you may have somebody blocked, or somebody may have blocked you. This could be due to a third party and you're like, no more, I'm not doing that. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles here, please. We have the Queen of Cups. Some of you, again, you're like healing your heart or like opening yourself up a little bit here. Trying to, at least. Yeah, we have the Hermit. 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you have been working on yourself, working on loving yourself. The Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Some of you have been working on healing your heart. And I feel like it's opening you up to be able to exchange. It's like, so our heart chakra is how we connect with other people. That's the exchange of energy between you and another person, is through your heart chakra. And so when our heart chakra is blocked, we can't have that connection, right? Or it's out of balance. It's not like you're never going to have connections in your life. It's just that there's a disconnect between you and the people because there's no boundaries and you're not open, right? So you're not serving yourself. You're not loving yourself first, and therefore you can't give to other people. I feel like you guys have transformed your heart chakra. Now it's an element of like the mental mind that I almost feel like you're working through. Because I do feel like you've definitely started to open yourself up to love and joy and happiness here. You've been really working on this, especially if you've been shut off. What is this Fool card here for group number 2? We have the Tower. So like almost like a sudden release, breaking free of old you know, pains and like freeing yourself from that. Creating changes. Yeah. Big changes here. Big transformation happening here with regards to, I feel like, just yourself. And I was getting this a lot with group 1. It's like really focused on the self, and then good things come out of that, right? Tell me more about this Fool here. There's, yeah, there we go. I was like, I saw a card there that flipped over. We have the Ace of Wands and the World. Starting a brand new cycle and finding that inspiration, that spark. It may almost come as like an epiphany or of a, like, I want to go do this, and you're just going to go for it. You're not even going to really think about it. And again, it's like finding that direction in your life, right? With that compass energy, finding that direction in life. Breaking barriers. Expanding beyond limitations. Finding happiness and joy. 3 of Cups. Yeah, and then I just have the 10 of Cups flip out. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of you are working on happiness, stability. Some of you are dating. Some of you definitely could be dating, looking for somebody and something who's going to be long-term, keeping your options open. I feel like there's a person here, though, that you've been dealing with or you have been dealing with. Clarify this 7 of Wands here. We have the Chariot. And the Hierophant. Some of you have been like resisting moving towards this person. Yeah, 2 of Cups. This was somebody who you definitely had a relationship with, and it may have ended. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords. And it's like you're trying to move on from this person, I feel. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Clarify this King of Pentacles for group 2. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. Spirit. Page of Cups. Some of you might have 2 people and you're kind of stressed about it. Again, you may have options, right? Is this... Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who, like, things ended with this King of Pentacles. I feel like this is the person who you're trying to move on from. You're trying to separate yourself, create distance. You maybe aren't speaking to this person. Clarify the King of Wands. 3 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. This might all be the same person. I feel like they could have maybe come across as somebody a little non-committal. Possibly because they're showing up with small love offers with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here, or the Knight of Cups, sorry. And I feel like something happened here with this person. And I feel like this situation is almost like what closed you off and what you've healed from, or what you've been trying to heal from. This person, you've definitely probably aren't talking to this person or haven't been. 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands. Yeah, like I feel like someone's been holding back communication. High Priestess, very well could be you. What does this person want? This King of Pentacles. So for some of you, okay, so they want to come back around. What's their intentions? King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. With the Hanged One. They definitely want to talk. What's this 7 of Pentacles? Death. What's this 5 of Pentacles? All right. I feel like this person's been reevaluating things. They want to kind of hash things out. I think they feel like you aren't going to take them back, that they've like ruined this, right? 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. You're gonna kind of shut them out with this Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Like they see you as somebody who's moved on. But I think they're almost like still hoping that you'll take them back, but they don't have a whole lot of faith that that'll happen. I think they know that they've kind of like ruined this. They're seeing that now. But I see them wanting to communicate. I just don't know if they are. Yeah, they want to make things right. You're definitely not talking to this person because the High Priestess came in again. But we have the Empress, the Emperor, Justice, and the Ten of Wands. This person wants to like put this burden down and really kind of like figure out this situation and just like hash it out, I feel. But I just don't know if they're not making a move right now. They could be really kind of like stuck in their head with this Mercury energy. I feel like you guys have done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of transformation when it comes to your own personal life. I feel like you're ready for something new. This person is in your energy, but I also feel like you're not talking to them, and I don't really feel like they're coming in per se. They may try to offer you something. They may message you. We do have the exchanging gifts here. But I think they see that you've moved on, like you're not the same person as you were before. You're looking for somebody who is going to give you a little bit more than what this person, and for some of you, a lot more. They're starting to see all that you gave them. See how these like little guys are just like snuggled up in there? They're starting to see what you offered them and what you gave them and how much they didn't give you back. Because I feel like this person just like withheld how they felt. So they're definitely like a non-committal type of an energy here. A lot of you are manifesting new options. You're going to have a lot of new people when it comes to love. A lot of new people. I see you guys moving on. This person may reach out to you, and I feel like you will have a conversation, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've moved on. And I feel like this person knows that. So they might not reach out because they pretty much know. A lot of you are dating other people. This might be someone you haven't talked to in a long time. You are looking for something more stable, more committed, somebody who's able to give you love and compassion. And a lot of you, some of you are definitely focused on a new mission. Like you've got like this new spark of inspiration, you know, that's like, this could even be a job that you're focused on that you've stepped into, and it's like now you're helping other people. Some of you have started to break barriers in your career. You initially came up as the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress out here, so I feel like for a lot of you, Ten of Pentacles, like money has never been a problem, or it's not a problem. It's not really something that you've been thinking about. It's more just this like direction of where are you going with when it comes to relationships. And I feel like trust your intuition, trust your gut. Some of you, this situation can change. Others of you, it can't with this person. But I do see that if you're dating, there's like going to be a lot of people that are kind of on your line, or people that are interested in you. And you could be socializing a lot, depending on kind of like, you know, it could be online, it could be in person, depending on kind of where you are in the world. But I do see a lot of options here coming in for you guys. So looks really good, pile two. I do feel like you are meant to help people. Like there's like a healer energy here. So I don't know what that means. Some of you already do that. Others of you, you've been considering doing this because you've done this work, and now maybe it's an option of something that you can offer other people. Maybe you're even like a tarot reader, something like that. Yeah, a lot of you are moving on from a disappointing relationship. There was too many secrets in this relationship, too many disappointments, and I feel like that makes it really hard to go back. So I do see you moving on from something. If you're not feeling that way, there might be something that like comes to you that makes you realize this, or maybe there's just still some healing that needs to be done in this situation, right? So that you can fully move on. So I see that coming to you regardless, but hopefully that resonated for you, group two. The that's kind of all I got for you guys today. So yeah, hopefully that resonated. If not, you can check out one of the other piles or just one of the other pick a card readings. I also have zodiac readings on my channel as well. Okay, so like I said, hopefully that resonated. If not, hopefully you find one that does. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome. If you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading for what it is that you need to hear right now. Yeah, kind of the other 2 piles have been a little bit of like almost confirmation that people are on the right path. They were different for sure, so we'll kind of see where yours goes. I've pre-pulled oracle cards here, and then I'm also going to live pull tarot, so we'll kind of see where things go. So let's see what comes up for you. You guys got a lot of cards. I remember there being a lot of extra cards that fell out for you, group 3, so let's kind of see where things go. So we have Uranus, which says genius. We have 9th house of faith. So this is Aquarius energy, this Uranus energy. 9th house is Sagittarius. And we have the 10th house of the world, which is Capricorn energy. So you could be any of those signs. You could be dealing with those signs. You could just have them in your chart. It could just be the energy that you're embodying. We also have Covenant, Sacred Contract. We have Launching Your Journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. We have Dwelling in Truth. I stand in the light of truth. We have Treasure Island, number 9. We have Spring, Your Seeds Grow. And we have, I don't know how to say that, Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. I probably butchered that, but I tried. All right, and then we have Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. And yours is the Coffin, number 8. Okay, lots of stuff happening here. The Coffin talks about endings, with that also new beginnings. It's kind of like the Death card with like this Lenormand deck. So definitely, I feel like there's something new that you're launching. Something new you're stepping into. It could just be an energy. For some of you, it has something to do with your career. You could be learning something new as well, because that's that 9th house. Some of you, it's something spiritual as well, like something that you are... some of you are on a spiritual journey, but the Uranus energy, so it is 11th house. It talks about people, but it's also like random. Like Uranus is like sporadic. Anything can happen. And I feel like you're kind of needing to kind of like go with the flow a little bit here. Some of you have signed a contract in something that you're starting. Others of you, this is like in your soul contract. Like this is like something you were meant to do. And for some reason, I'm pulling up like Cancer energy on this Rest, Retreat, and Be Held card. And I feel like this is almost like what you do for other people. Some of you are like a master of something, or you're like teaching people things. And because that is also the 9th house is teaching. It's teaching, it's learning. Like it's that Sag energy, Sagittarius. And this is almost like what you're stepping into for a career for some of you. Interesting message. I feel like things are going to start to grow. Like Treasure Island is all about like having abundance and like it's with you, you know? So some of you, this is like, some of you, this is authenticity. Knowing that you're abundant, believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, having faith in yourself, having faith in your resources, having faith in general, believing in abundance, believing in the laws of attraction. I feel like this is a very spiritual group. For some of you, like if your life has been a little chaotic and a little all over the place and like kind of like shit's been all over, I feel like that's almost like coming to an end for some of you with this Coffin card. It's like you're starting to move in a more steady direction. Things are going to start to grow and things are going to start to manifest. There's a lot of abundance here. And because rabbits even are a sign of abundance, right? And I feel like there's an element of like you're taking action on something, but you're being authentic in the way that you move about this. And I feel like you're also giving yourself time. Like you're not forcing anything. You're almost like kind of going with the flow. And with this Uranus energy, it's almost like what I'm getting is like if things come up unexpectedly, it's like you're fine. You can handle it. You just kind of like, you move with it. You go with it. So I feel like there's definitely a fresh new energy here with this. I do feel like this is more career rather than a person. This is more like you and your path. We'll see what the tarot comes out with, but these oracle cards is like you, your path, what it is that you do for work, how it is that you make money, who you are in the world. You're starting to step into your path and your purpose. Whatever that is. And I feel like it's actually refreshing for you. It feels really good. And it's not as exhausting as maybe what you were doing in the past. So let's see. Group number 3. What do you guys need to know right now? What do you need to hear? So again, just more confirmation. You guys are on the right path here. Things are going to start to move forward. Things are going to start to expand. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. We have the Hermit. What else does group 3 need to know, Spirit? What do they need to hear? We have the 3 of Wands. Been trying to get as much info as I can for everybody. Temperance. This all looks really good. Can I get one more here for group number 3, please? For what they need to hear. I believe that's the Hanged Man, yeah. Bottom deck energy, we have the Empress. Love it, love it, love it. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Yeah, you guys are starting to step into this energy. I feel like it was probably blocked for a lot of you for a long time. But now it's actually starting to manifest. It's starting to manifest. I feel like a lot of you have done a lot of work, taken a lot of action. You've been kind to yourself. You've been patient with yourself. Strong spiritual element with the Hermit, Temperance, and the Hanged One. Definitely strong spiritual element. And again, I feel like there's something about your purpose, your path. You're being guided down a certain direction here. 3 of Wands, Temperance. You guys really dove into something here, like in a good way. And I feel like you started to shift your perception on things, possibly just like your perception on life. But I feel like things are gonna start to move forward here, especially if they've been kind of stagnant. Things are gonna start to grow for you guys. What is this Knight of Cups here for group number 3? Clarify this Knight of Cups. All right. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Lovers. A lot of you chose to mentally disconnect from a situation, something that you've been hung up on for a while. I feel like you've kind of moved forward past that. Yeah, there's been some changes here. This could be specifically in your love life. For some of you, it was a third party that maybe you moved on from. But what I actually see for a lot of you is like, if there was a situation that you were kind of in your head about, I feel like you've moved on and you're actually starting to open up your heart. You're moving forward. You're opening things up. I've been seeing that a lot. People's like heart opening up to new things. What's the Hermit here for? So we have Gemini, we have Sag, we have Virgo. We have Sag a lot here, actually. We have 9th house, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. We have Pisces here a bunch as well. Five of Cups. Some of you tried to really figure out like why you're disappointed or why things like didn't work out in the past, but it was so that you could heal. So that you could heal emotionally and so that you can trust your emotions and trust your intuition, right? Some of you kind of lost that. You could have been very much like overthinkers. You would think things like to death. And you're not really doing that anymore. You're starting to actually trust yourself and like use your intuition. Like instead of saying like, I don't know why something didn't work out, you're actually like starting to understand it. Some of you, this is definitely like your spiritual gifts. What is this Three of Wands here for group 3? Strength. Yeah, you've been patient. And you've been learning a lot. And really stepping into your power. You're not forcing anything. Yeah, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. You're going to start to see a lot of success, a lot of recognition. There's going to be a lot of good things that are going to be coming in towards you here. Some of you, it's a counterpart. If you're looking for love, there could be a person here that's going to start to come in if you've been trying to manifest that. But I see it as whatever you've been sticking to, whatever you've been committed to, whatever you've been learning, working on, healing, like things are going to start to move forward, and whatever you're manifesting is definitely going to be coming in here. Clarify Temperance here for group 3. So we have, interesting, the Queen of Wands reversed with the Sun, the Fool, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice here. Yeah, things are working out. I feel like there's an element of like rectifying something. So if you lost your power or you lost your spark with that Queen of Wands in reverse, you've gained it back. So like, again, there's like a new journey. Something has ended here. Definitely could have been a love situation. It's whatever it was that ended, it took your power away. And I feel like you're reclaiming that. You're balancing out the scales. And both Temperance and Justice both talk about like bringing back stability and equilibrium to yourself or a situation. Whatever wrongs are being righted. And I feel like you know this, and I feel like you know what you want, and you are fully stepping into that power. And where you lacked the mental clarity in the past, you no longer lack the mental clarity now. So there's been a massive shift when it comes to your mental state in a situation or just even life. Like, again, a big shift in perspective here, or perception. So lots of healing. And again, there's truth here, right? Like, you know your truth now. You know kind of like where it is that you need to be going. You know your journey, you're following your journey, and you know that like, it's almost like whatever you were dealing with in the past, it's like, that was not for me. But it was a lesson you needed to learn here with this sacred contract. Definitely a lot of like learning, but also a lot of like a lesson being learned, but now you're reaping the growth and the rewards of that. What's this Hanged one here for group 3? King of Swords, Page of Swords. Again, that mental clarity, seeing things for what they really are, seeing the truth of a situation, and also seeing what makes you happy, 9 of Cups, and how to move forward towards it. Yeah, you guys are definitely, I also feel like you guys are achieving some sort of like wish, or like again, wish granted. We have Treasure Island, your seeds are growing. So whatever you've been working on is going to like come to fruition here, I feel. Things are going to move forward with whatever you've been trying to manifest. So I see really good things for you guys as well. All three groups have had really good messages. A lot of growth in all 3 messages, which is lovely to see, because I feel like people have been struggling for a while. We have the 2 of Swords. What is this about? What's this 2 of Swords about for group 3? 4 of Swords. Yeah, like a lot of healing of the mind. Especially, sorry about the shaky hands, especially if you've had like like mental blocks. There's so much clarity that I feel like you have now. Yeah, you guys have been healing this aspect of, and some of you may go back and forth a little bit of like clarity, not feeling clear, clarity, not feeling clear. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're actually moving forward. I feel like you guys are definitely the overthinkers. The overthinkers. But yeah, like that's starting to move on. You're ending that and opening up your heart and your intuition. Because when we overthink, our intuition gets blocked, right? Because we're too in our head, we're too analytical. And so it's almost like balancing out the left and the right brain, those two aspects within us, right? Our logical and our kind of more creative aspect. And so when we're really logical, it makes it really hard to use our intuition because we aren't in that creative space. We aren't in that creative flow. That's where the Queen of Swords, she's the best at doing both. The King of Swords is very logical. The Queen of Swords can use her intuition as well as, she doesn't use emotion, but she uses her intuition as well as her logic to make a really good decision. Yeah, a lot of you have been like working on this, but there's also growth, expansion. There's also people in your life that are helping you with something. Some of you, there's people in your life helping you grow and expand. Also, this is like what you've been working on is going to start to grow, especially when it comes to your money and your career with this like Capricorn Earth energy. I feel like you're very dedicated to what it is that you're working on when it comes to your career. I don't see a ton around love, other than if there's a situation that is surrounding love that really kind of knocked you off guard here, or just like really kind of like, again, knocked your confidence. I feel like that's what you've been getting over and you've been healing from, and I think you're ready for something new. Is there new love coming in for group 3 if they're looking for it? We have the High Priestess, so it's not here yet if that's the case. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Yeah, you don't know who this person is. Some of you may meet this person out, like you still are dating or you're needing to date to kind of meet this person. Some of you might meet this person through friends. Judgment, Queen of Cups, Death, Ace of Wands. Some of you may still have to walk away fully from something before you can have this new person or meet this new person. And some of you also are meeting them, you're meeting this person along your path, like as you kind of continue and move forward and go through this transformation and really step into I feel like there's an element of you guys needing to step into your purpose before you can kind of meet the one, you know, like you have something in your contract, your sacred contract here, there's something that you still have to fulfill. And I feel like you're going to meet this person on your journey. Some of you are just like, there's too much that you have to do, or that you have to clear something up before this person can step in. Some of you, it's a money thing, like getting your money in order. Others of you, it's letting go of a past situation. So if you're still doing the healing, you may have to still fully go through that transformation before you can step into something new. But I see you doing that. It's not a matter of can you do it? It's a matter of like just like when, you know, it's like more of a timing thing. And everyone's timeline is going to be different, right? It is general. Yeah, we have the 4 of Cups. I feel like it's going to come in all of a sudden. It's almost going to come in when you least expect it. The universe is keeping this person from you, this new person. Some of you, again, the universe really wants you to step into your power before, like you need to step into your full authentic self and your full power and do what you need to do on this earth before this person comes in, or else this person could distract you from your purpose, if that makes any sense. Others of you, if that's not like love-wise, I just feel like some of you definitely could be entering a new relationship, but some of you are going to the next level with this person as well, if you're already in a relationship. But for a lot of you, you don't know the person that you're supposed to be with, because a lot of you have walked away from a relationship already. And if you haven't and you're thinking about it, I feel like that's more of like a confirmation thing, especially if you've been feeling an inkling that you need to kind of do that. These readings have been interesting because we've been under Mercury retrograde, but also the eclipse as I'm doing these. So Yeah, a lot of you are moving towards something new. There's definitely new energy like coming into everyone here. And I feel like a lot of you are pursuing something new when it comes to your career, and you need to kind of focus on that right now. And I feel like the other thing is, so moving towards this path, this path that you feel called towards, but also mentally clearing the mind so that you can intuitively listen to what it is that you need to listen to. So that is what I have for you, group 3. Hopefully that resonates for you guys. If not, you can check out one of the other piles or just one of the other readings that I have on my page. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye.